Have you ever found that whenever financial pressure comes, your head starts to play out the doomsday escape scene, as if the bills and unfinished goals are chasing you? Is it that every time you want to do some financial planning, your head is filled with the voice of, "I won't be poor to death"? In fact, the real secret is very simple. Wealth is never a panic game, but a game of wisdom between mentality and brain. You only need to change your way of thinking to switch from poor busy to rich thinking. In this audiobook, you will learn how to switch your brain from anxiety mode to wealth mode. Replace impulse and panic with reason and wisdom, and gradually control your financial future. The accumulation of wealth is never driven by every tense shopping or endless pressure, but through clear thinking and scientific strategies, steady growth. Thank you for turning on the little bell to subscribe to the 365 channel. Let this book be your mentality regulator to help you find calmness in anxiety, find a breakthrough point in anxiety, and step into the door to wealth freedom. Remember, the biggest enemy of wealth is not money, but your panic mentality. Let go of your anxiety, start from your heart, and change your wealth destiny. Wealth starts with your mind. Train your mind to think, not panic. Part I. The power of mindset. To achieve financial freedom, you need to fundamentally change your view of wealth. Many people regard wealth and success as a simple material pursuit, and believe that only by accumulating enough money can they live an ideal life. However, the biggest difference between the rich and the successful is often not how much wealth they have, but how they view wealth and how they treat money psychologically. You may often hear such words, "Money is not omnipotent." Although this sentence contains some profound philosophy, it is more worth pondering how to truly achieve wealth accumulation by changing your mindset. The rich usually have a healthy, rational, and positive mindset. For them, money is just a tool to achieve goals, not the only purpose of life. And if you want to achieve financial freedom in the future, you also need to make some adjustments in your mindset like them, and cultivate a mentality that is more adapted to the growth of wealth in modern society. Mindset is the first step in your wealth achievement. You cannot rely solely on external conditions. The accumulation of money and changes in life are more often a reflection of the inner self. When you change from panic to rational thinking, your entire wealth trajectory will begin to change subtly. How to train your brain to think instead of panic. Everyone faces financial challenges. Whether it's the end-of-month bills, unexpected expenses, or an upcoming large investment, it can make you feel stressed. Have you ever felt panic, anxiety, and felt that everything seemed out of control during these moments? If you are still wandering in this state, it's time to adjust your mindset. In the face of any challenge, the way you think will determine your actions, and actions determine the results. Many wealthy people are not born smarter or luckier than others, but they can always stay calm, think rationally, and take reasonable actions at critical moments. Build a growth mindset. The rich don't have talents, but mentality. First, you need to have a growth mindset. What is a growth mindset? It is that you believe that your abilities can be continuously improved through hard work and learning. In contrast, a fixed mindset believes that people's abilities are limited and cannot be changed. To move towards financial freedom, you must cultivate an open mind, accept failure, accept challenges, and grow from them. Whenever you encounter difficulties or setbacks, ask yourself, what can I learn from this problem? How will this help me succeed in the future? The key to success is often not the difficulties you encounter, but how you deal with them. Remember, only by overcoming difficulties can you continue to grow and get closer to your goal of financial freedom. Avoid excessive anxiety. Anxiety is one of the biggest enemies that hinder wealth accumulation. When you are anxious, your brain often cannot make calm and rational decisions, but is prone to impulsive and emotional choices. Especially under financial pressure, many people choose to seek short-term comfort through overconsumption or rely on unwise investments, which ultimately leads to a deterioration of their financial situation. Keeping calm and thinking rationally, and learning how to manage anxiety are the first steps to achieve financial freedom. You can relieve stress through meditation, deep breathing, exercise, etc. so that you can keep yourself mentally stable. Only in this way can you make rational decisions when facing challenges instead of going with the flow. Transform fear into action. Fear often comes from uncertainty about the future. Many people are afraid of investment, financial management, and wealth management, fearing that their decisions will lead to losses. However, fear is not an enemy, but a signal to remind you that you need to be more careful and cautious. You can eliminate this fear through learning and preparation. Just like a soldier will be fully prepared before going to war, on the road to wealth freedom, only by continuous learning and continuous optimization of strategies can you face various challenges more calmly. When you have enough knowledge reserves about financial management and investment, fear will become the driving force to push you forward. By reading financial books, taking financial management courses, and consulting experts, you will find that the things that originally frightened you are actually not that scary. Fear is just an emotion caused by your lack of understanding of a certain field. Solve the problem of knowledge and preparation, and fear can be transformed into your power to move forward. Transform mentality into wealth thinking. The reason why the rich can stand out from many competitors is due to their wealth thinking. The core of this thinking is, wealth is not just a number, but a tool that can create value and change life. The rich will not pursue wealth just for the sake of having money. They focus more on creating a more meaningful life for themselves and others through wealth. You also need to change from pursuing money to creating value. Wealth is for life. It allows you to live a higher quality of life, do more of what you want to do, and help more people you want to help. To achieve financial freedom, you must understand that money is a tool for you to realize your dreams, not the purpose of your life. Once you change this mindset, you will find that financial freedom is not something out of reach. It is just a goal you need to work hard for, and your efforts and mentality will be the decisive factors in achieving your goals. Summary: from panic to thinking. The key to the mentality of the rich, the accumulation of wealth, does not simply rely on luck. Behind the success is the ability of the rich to remain calm and rational when facing challenges and opportunities. They do not panic in difficult situations, but reflect in adversity and make reasonable decisions in uncertainty. By training your brain to think instead of panic, you can not only make smarter choices in wealth management, but also make rational decisions in other aspects of life. Remember, the accumulation of wealth starts with mentality. Change your mentality, improve your wealth thinking, and start to cultivate rationality and calmness in your daily life. You will find that financial freedom is not an unattainable dream, but a goal that can be approached through mentality and action. Part 2. Establish a wealth mindset framework and break the shackles of poor thinking. In Part 1, we discussed how to break through limitations and achieve wealth freedom by adjusting your mindset. You already know that true wealth begins with a change in thinking, not just the pursuit of material wealth. Now, we will further explore how to establish a systematic wealth mindset framework to break the shackles of poor thinking. Only with the right mindset can you move forward steadily in complex wealth management. From poor thinking to rich thinking, a fundamental change. Have you ever had the thought, "I don't have enough resources to do this," or "I have never been exposed to these financial management things and may never succeed"? These thoughts are usually dominated by poor thinking. Poor thinking makes you focus on lack, while rich thinking makes you focus on creation and growth. The core of poor thinking is the fear of loss, the fear of taking risks, and the belief that nothing can be changed, which ultimately keeps you in a fixed financial state. Rich thinking is different. It allows you to see the possibility of resources, the arrival of opportunities, and the opportunity for growth hidden behind every failure. To establish rich thinking, you first need to get rid of the fear and anxiety of not having enough money. You have to start believing that no matter what your current financial situation is, it is possible to achieve wealth growth through hard work, learning, and smart decision-making. Change your mindset. Start believing I can make more money and take practical actions to do so. Core traits of a rich mindset. Rich thinking is not innate, but is formed through acquired efforts and cultivation. The core traits of a rich mindset include positiveness. A key trait of a rich mindset is a positive attitude. When facing challenges, wealthy people usually take the initiative to find solutions instead of falling into negative emotions. They always believe that there are opportunities in any difficult situation. Long-term vision. People with rich minds do not only see the immediate benefits, they pay more attention to long-term returns. The accumulation of wealth takes time and patience, and people with rich minds understand that success will not be achieved immediately, but through continuous efforts and accumulation. Confidence and independence. People with rich minds are usually confident in their abilities and will not easily rely on others to determine their financial destiny. They are good at self-education, constantly improving their financial management capabilities and making independent decisions. Creativity and flexibility. Rich thinkers are good at creating opportunities rather than waiting for them. They know how to find new directions in the market and how to find innovative solutions in difficult situations, thereby constantly expanding their wealth growth space. Recognize and break the barriers of poor thinking. In order to transform from poor thinking to rich thinking, you need to learn to identify and break those invisible barriers. These barriers often come from your misunderstanding of money, fear of wealth growth, and doubts about yourself. You may be accustomed to thinking, "I am not that kind of rich person," or "I don't know how to manage money and may never succeed." This self-limiting thinking is the root of poor thinking, and rich thinking requires you to change this idea from the bottom of your heart. You need to start believing that anyone has the ability to create wealth. The key is whether you are willing to act, whether you are willing to learn and break the limitations you set. Learn the way of thinking of the rich. Cultivate a mindset of financial freedom. The way of thinking of the rich is not limited to how they manage wealth, but also reflected in how they understand money and how they view the creation and distribution of wealth. In order to achieve financial freedom, you need to develop a mindset that adapts to the rapid changes in today's society. This mindset can help you move from personal development to financial management, from rational investment to creating opportunities, and ultimately achieve wealth growth. Change of mindset from consumption to investment. Many people habitually spend the money they earn. This consumption mindset easily leads to stagnation and wealth accumulation. The way of thinking of the rich is the opposite. They increase their wealth by investing most of their income in assets. You need to develop an investment mindset and use your money to create more wealth for you, rather than just satisfying your immediate consumption desires. Whether investing in stocks, real estate, or improving personal skills and knowledge, you are creating greater returns for yourself through investment. Focus on opportunities rather than obstacles. People with rich minds always focus on opportunities, not obstacles. They look at problems from a different perspective than ordinary people, and often see potential opportunities in obstacles that are insurmountable in the eyes of others. In an environment of market fluctuations and economic downturns, the rich can find investment opportunities, while others may only see the word risk. You also need to develop this opportunity mindset. When you face a challenge, try asking yourself, does this mean there is a potential opportunity waiting for me? How can I use the existing resources and information to discover this opportunity? This way of thinking can help you stand out from the difficulties and find your own space for wealth growth. Focus on solving problems, not complaining. Rich people usually focus on how to solve problems, rather than complaining about existing difficulties. Their focus is not on the current market is not good, but on how can I find opportunities to make money in this market. Their thinking mode is always action-oriented, always maintaining a positive solution orientation, rather than indulging in the problem itself. For you, this means that when facing financial problems, you should not fall into negative emotions, but actively look for coping strategies. Whether it is by increasing income, reducing expenses, or through smart investment, you can find effective solutions to deal with the current difficulties. The first step of thinking transformation. Redefine success and wealth in order to transition from poor thinking to rich thinking. The first step is to redefine what success and wealth are. In traditional concepts, success is often synonymous with having a lot of money, while wealth means accumulating more material resources. However, the core of rich thinking is that you need to redefine wealth and success as freedom, growth, contribution, and value creation. Rich thinking people understand that wealth is not just a number in a bank account. It also represents more freedom, choice, and creativity. When you redefine the true meaning of wealth, you will find that your attitude towards money will change dramatically. You are no longer chasing wealth just for the pursuit of material things, but to create a better life, contribute more value to society, and realize more dreams and goals. Conclusion. Change of mindset, the starting point of wealth freedom. The change from poor thinking to rich thinking is the first step to achieve wealth freedom. By cultivating rational thinking, a positive mindset, and focusing on strategies to create wealth, you will gradually find that wealth is not achieved overnight. It takes time, effort, and the right mindset. And this change in mindset will help you break down barriers, create more opportunities, and ultimately achieve financial freedom. In the next section, we will continue to explore how to further achieve your financial goals through specific wealth management strategies and investment methods to help you on the road to wealth freedom. Part Roman 3. The intrinsic relationship between efficient action and wealth accumulation. A change in mentality is only the first step. Real financial freedom requires the support of action. Psychological preparation and adjustment of thinking are the foundation, but you must take efficient and rational actions in real life to ultimately achieve financial freedom. Whether it is how to allocate income, manage assets, or how to deal with unexpected challenges in life, only through efficient actions can you transform these psychological advantages into actual wealth growth. 1. Set clear financial goals. The driving force of action. A clear goal is the first driving force for achieving financial freedom. Action without a goal is like a ship without a direction, drifting forever. Setting financial goals is not just a simple number. It needs to be combined with your life vision, lifestyle, and values to become a direction indicator for your actions. 1.1 SMART Principle of Goals when setting financial goals. Using the SMART principle is a very effective way. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Through this method, you can ensure that the goal is not only idealistic, but can be truly implemented and put into practice. For example, suppose you want to have a savings of 500,000 yuan in 5 years. According to the SMART principle, your goal can be specific. I hope to accumulate a savings of 500,000 yuan by increasing income and saving expenses. Measurable. I save 10,000 yuan every month and plan to invest in stocks and real estate. Achievable. I increase my income every year and reduce unnecessary expenses. Relevance. Achieving a savings of 500,000 yuan will give me greater financial freedom and enable me to better plan my future. Time limit. Achieve the goal within 5 years. By setting such a goal, you will be able to clearly see the progress of each step and continue to gain a sense of accomplishment and maintain motivation in the monthly savings and investments. 1.2 Determine the balance between short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals and long-term goals need to complement each other. In the process of pursuing financial freedom, short-term goals can help you stay motivated, while long-term goals are the key to your ultimate financial independence. You should not just focus on long-term goals and ignore the path to achieve each step. Similarly, short-term goals should not be too eager for quick success, because they may make you ignore longer-term and more important financial arrangements. 2. Cash flow management. The first step to wealth appreciation, cash flow is king, is a famous saying of many successful people. Even if you have a lot of wealth accumulation, if you can't manage cash flow effectively, the accumulation and appreciation of wealth can't proceed smoothly. The rich are very good at managing cash flow. They usually don't put all their money in one place, but maintain the liquidity and appreciation of funds through diversified investment and reasonable planning. 2.1. Manage income and expenditure first. You must be clear about your income and expenditure and establish a clear budget. In actual operation, many people are prone to fall into the trap of moonlight tribe, spending all their income unknowingly and even getting into debt. The cash flow management rule of the rich is: minimize unnecessary expenses and use income for investment and asset appreciation. You can achieve this goal by making a monthly budget and allocating the purpose of every penny. For example, you can set a fixed savings ratio, save 20% of your monthly income, invest a certain proportion of your income in investment, and use the rest for daily expenses. Through reasonable cash flow planning, you will find that you are gradually accumulating wealth and can resist sudden expenses in life. 2.2. Establish an emergency fund. The rich always know that the foundation of financial freedom is to have enough emergency funds. Emergency funds are used to deal with unforeseen expenses or emergencies in life. Establishing an emergency fund is not only for a sense of security, but also to avoid making irrational financial decisions in financial difficulties. You can set goals for the emergency fund, such as establishing at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses as an emergency fund. This part of the funds should be kept in accounts or tools with high liquidity and low risk, so that they can be withdrawn and used at any time when needed. 2.3. Increase income stream in addition to controlling expenses. Another secret of wealth accumulation for the rich is to continuously increase income streams. You should not rely solely on one salary income, but find ways to create multiple sources of income. Many rich people accumulate wealth through investment, entrepreneurship, or creating passive income sources, which is the key to wealth freedom. You can start with a side job, or increase your income source by investing in real estate, stocks, etc. Entrepreneurship is also an important way to increase income streams. By starting your own business or investing in entrepreneurial projects, you can continuously obtain more income opportunities, thereby accelerating wealth accumulation. 3. Investment appreciation. An accelerator of wealth growth. Investment is an accelerator of wealth freedom. The reason why the rich can accumulate a lot of wealth is not just wages and savings, but the compound interest growth of wealth through investment. In the process of investment, the rich have mastered many skills. They not only know how to diversify their investments, but also know how to use the power of compound interest to increase their wealth. 3.1. The magic of compound interest. Compound interest is one of the most powerful forces for wealth accumulation. Its magic is that the interest or return you earn every year will become the principal of the next cycle, helping you earn more returns. Although the effect of compound interest is not significant in the short term, it will greatly accelerate the appreciation of your wealth over time. For example, if you invest 10,000 yuan per year, assuming an annual rate of return of 8%, you will earn 800 yuan in interest in the first year. But in the second year, you will not only earn the original 10,000 yuan in interest, but also earn interest from the 800 yuan earned in the first year. Through the continuous compound interest effect, your wealth will grow rapidly. 3.2. Long-term investment and asset allocation. The wealthy usually manage risk through a diversified investment portfolio, and this strategy also applies to ordinary people. The investment portfolio includes multiple asset classes such as stocks, bonds, real estate, gold, etc. By allocating funds to different areas, you can reduce the risk of fluctuations in a single market while achieving higher returns. You can start with low-risk asset classes and gradually increase investments with higher risks but greater potential returns. By regularly evaluating your investment portfolio and adjusting it according to market changes, your wealth will continue to increase. 3.3 Creation of passive income. The wealthy are usually able to obtain passive income from a variety of channels. These incomes include real estate rents, dividends, copyright income, etc. The creation of passive income is an important part of wealth freedom, which allows you to obtain stable income without relying on labor and wages. You can create a passive income stream by purchasing rental properties, investing in dividend stocks, developing your own online products, etc. By continuously accumulating these passive incomes, your wealth will become more stable and achieve financial freedom. 4. Smart financial management and wealth management. Maximizing returns. The wealthy not only know how to increase investment value, but they also pay great attention to the protection and management of wealth. You can't just rely on making more money and ignore the preservation and appreciation of wealth. Smart financial management can help you maximize returns and maintain steady growth of assets in an uncertain market environment. 4.1 Tax optimization and wealth protection. The wealthy reduce tax burdens and optimize wealth management through effective tax planning. You can maximize your investment returns through legal tax optimization methods, such as using retirement accounts and tax-favored investments. 4.2 Family wealth planning and inheritance. Once your wealth accumulates to a certain level, family wealth planning becomes particularly important. How to protect wealth, how to pass wealth from generation to generation, and how to avoid financial conflicts within the family are all keys to successful family financial management. Conclusion: the accumulation of wealth is a combination of action and thinking through the study of this part. You should realize that achieving wealth freedom does not only rely on the adjustment of your mentality. It requires you to implement these strategies through specific actions. From setting financial goals to managing cash flow, to the efficient execution of investment and financial management, each step will push you closer to the goal of financial freedom. The accumulation of wealth is a combination of thinking and action. Only when you combine the right mindset with efficient action can you achieve true financial freedom. Part 4. Dealing with challenges and pressures in wealth accumulation. In the previous parts, we discussed how to achieve financial freedom by adjusting your mindset, setting goals, optimizing financial management and financial management strategies. However, the road to financial freedom is not smooth. In the process, you will encounter many challenges, difficulties, and uncertainties. These challenges may come from the external environment or from your heart. How to effectively deal with these challenges, keep your mind stable and keep moving forward, is the key to determining whether you can finally achieve financial freedom. In this part, we will focus on how to manage stress, deal with financial difficulties, overcome failures, and keep a calm mind in an environment full of uncertainty. Through these strategies, you will be better able to cope with the inevitable ups and downs in the process of wealth accumulation, so as to maintain continuous growth and ultimately achieve financial independence. 1. Manage financial pressure. Keep a clear mind. Financial pressure is the most common problem many people face in the process of wealth accumulation. Bills, debts, investment decisions, market fluctuations, etc. can all bring huge financial pressure. These pressures often lead to emotional fluctuations and even affect the quality of decision-making. How to keep a clear mind under pressure and make rational decisions is the key to your financial freedom. 1.1 Rational thinking. From panic to analysis when you are facing financial difficulties, the first thing you need to learn to do is to calm down. Whether it is an emergency in life or market fluctuations, emotional decisions often only exacerbate the problem. Instead of panicking, it is better to stop and take a deep breath and rationally analyze the current financial situation and feasible solutions. Rational thinking requires you to be able to calmly evaluate the current situation, clarify the difficulties you are facing, and find feasible solutions. You can do this by listing all financial problems and emergencies, prioritizing them, and then solving each problem step by step. This clear thinking process can help you get rid of stress, stay calm, and ultimately make reasonable decisions. 1.2. Develop an emergency response plan when financial pressure suddenly increases. It is very important to develop an emergency plan. For example, establish a short-term emergency fund specifically for unexpected expenditures or income fluctuations. This plan will not only help you cope with short-term pressure, but also give you greater financial flexibility. In addition, regularly reviewing and updating your financial situation is also an effective way to cope with stress. Whenever you face financial difficulties, revisit your financial plan, adjust your budget and spending, and make sure you are always in control of your financial situation. 2. Overcoming failure. Turning setbacks into a boost to wealth. On the road to wealth and freedom, failure is inevitable. Whether it is a loss in investment, a failure in entrepreneurship, or other difficulties in life, failure often makes people feel frustrated and confused. However, the truly rich and successful are often not afraid of failure. They learn from failure and become more resilient and mature. 2.1. Failure is not the end, but an opportunity to learn. Success is not achieved overnight. It is gradually achieved after countless failures, adjustments, and learning. Behind the success of many wealthy people, there are often countless failures, but they never give up. You should learn to regard failure as a valuable experience, not the end of life. Every failure is an opportunity for growth. By summarizing the reasons for failure and finding areas for improvement, you will be more calm the next time you face a similar situation. 2.2. Learn to adjust and recover quickly. Another common trait of the rich is their ability to recover quickly. When faced with failure, they can quickly adjust their mentality, let go of past failures, and continue to move towards their goals. This ability to recover quickly helps them maintain a steady pace of progress in the process of wealth accumulation. You can help yourself recover from failure faster through meditation, exercise, and communication with friends and family. By adjusting your mindset and focusing on future opportunities rather than past setbacks, you will be able to overcome every challenge in your life more easily. 3. Wealth opportunities in adversity. How to find opportunities in uncertainty. The road to wealth freedom is full of uncertainty. When the economy is turbulent and the market is unstable, many people choose to wait and see or even withdraw. However, for the rich, this is precisely the moment when they can get the most wealth opportunities. In adversity, they know better how to use uncertainty to create wealth. 3.1. Opportunities in market fluctuations. When there are large-scale fluctuations in the market, many people will choose to withdraw because of fear, but smart investors often look for opportunities at this time. Historically, many wealthy people invested when the market was down, seized the opportunity of a sharp rebound, and finally achieved a leap in wealth. You need to learn how to find opportunities in market fluctuations. For example, when the stock market is down, you can choose to buy some high-quality stocks and wait for the market to pick up. When the real estate market is down, you can buy real estate at a low price and get high returns after the market picks up. Understanding market trends and the right investment timing will help you succeed in an uncertain economic environment. 3.2. Innovation and entrepreneurship. Creating wealth for the future. Economic uncertainty does not only mean risk, but also potential innovation opportunities. Many wealthy people have seized opportunities in economic turmoil by starting a business, innovating, or using new business models, especially in the context of the rapid development of technology and the internet. The structure of many traditional industries is changing, and emerging industries are constantly rising. You can discover potential entrepreneurial opportunities by paying attention to these industry changes, or look for innovative points to improve yourself in your current job. If you can take the lead in an industry with development potential, you will usher in more generous returns in the future. 4. Control anxiety and uneasiness. Mentality is the escort of wealth freedom. The realization of wealth freedom is not only the management of money, but also the management of psychology. In life, you often face uncertainty and anxiety, especially in the face of financial pressure and investment risks. How to control these emotions and turn anxiety into motivation to move forward is the key to your financial freedom. 4.1. Manage emotions. The power of emotions. Emotions have a huge impact on financial decisions. When facing market fluctuations and investment decisions, the rich can calmly assess risks and not let fear or greed influence their judgment. Emotional fluctuations can easily lead to mistakes in investment decisions and even huge financial losses. To manage emotions, you need to cultivate a high level of self-awareness. When facing anxiety, first recognize the existence of these emotions and learn to transform them into rational thinking. You can calm your emotions through meditation, deep breathing, etc., to help yourself keep a clear mind in anxious moments. 4.2. Draw motivation from anxiety. Anxiety is not entirely a negative emotion. It can also be a driving force to push you forward. Anxiety usually stems from concerns about future uncertainties, which is also an opportunity for you to improve yourself and make progress. You can use this anxiety to push yourself to take action, continue to learn, invest and improve yourself, and achieve financial freedom. When you feel anxious, ask yourself, what can I learn from the current situation? How can this better prepare me for the future? This way of thinking can help you turn anxiety into motivation to move forward, rather than letting it become an obstacle to stagnation. Conclusion. Long-term practice of wealth freedom and mental balance. The pursuit of wealth freedom is not a matter of one day or one night. It is a long-term process full of challenges and uncertainties. In this process, the right mentality, continuous efforts, and efficient actions are the key to your success. Although we cannot avoid the fluctuations and challenges in life, we can manage stress, overcome failures, and control emotions to stay calm and move forward rationally. Remember, behind wealth freedom is not only the accumulation of money, but also the accumulation of wisdom and decision-making. By establishing a correct view of wealth and cultivating the ability to cope with challenges, you will be able to keep moving forward in an uncertain world and keep approaching the goal of wealth freedom. In the next chapter, we will continue to explore how to optimize personal financial structure through specific wealth management strategies, further increase the speed of wealth accumulation, and pave the way for you to wealth freedom. Part 5. Action and persistence. Key factors for wealth freedom. In the previous chapters, we have discussed how mentality affects the accumulation of wealth, how to move towards financial freedom by managing emotions, adjusting thinking patterns, and cultivating rational decision-making. Achieving wealth freedom is not only about the accumulation of knowledge and strategies, but also about how to overcome all obstacles and ultimately achieve your goals through continuous action and perseverance. Action and persistence are the core elements for you to truly achieve wealth freedom. The road to wealth freedom is often full of challenges, fluctuations, and uncertainties, so continuous efforts and efficient execution are essential. In this section, we will explore in depth how to turn your wealth plan into actual actions and ultimately achieve financial independence through continuous persistence and adjustment. Positive action. The leap from theory to practice it is important to have the right mentality and knowledge, but if it is not put into practice, then all theories and plans are just empty talk. Even if many people know how to manage their finances and set goals, they often stay in the thinking stage because of procrastination and fear, and do not take the first step in action. This knowledge retention is the biggest obstacle in wealth accumulation. The power of execution is the bridge that makes plans become reality. The success of the rich is not because they are smarter than others, but because they have strong execution. Whether it is investment decision-making, financial planning, or career development, the rich will take practical action immediately after clarifying the goal. Ordinary people often hesitate to act because they are too worried about failure, afraid of risks, or feel uncertain. For you, the beginning of the action may not be perfect, but as long as you start, you have taken an important step on the road to wealth freedom. In the process of action, you will continue to accumulate experience and adjust your direction, and these experiences and adjustments will bring you real wealth. By formulating a clear action plan and executing it immediately, you can effectively transform theory and knowledge into actual wealth growth. Overcome procrastination and act quickly. Procrastination is a common problem faced by many people, especially in the pursuit of wealth freedom. Every time you feel uncertain or unconfident about your plan, you often choose to procrastinate instead of taking immediate action. The success of the rich is because they have learned how to act quickly and overcome their inner anxiety and procrastination. To overcome procrastination, first you need to learn to subdivide the task and set a clear time node for each small task. By breaking down big tasks and getting started right away, you can avoid the pressure of a huge task while maintaining efficient execution. Whether it's making a monthly budget, choosing investment tools, or optimizing a savings plan, as long as you start taking action, progress will gradually appear. Persistence. The lasting motivation to achieve financial freedom. Many people will experience a period of motivation fading in the pursuit of financial freedom. At this time, they may doubt their original goals and even have the idea of giving up. The success of the rich is not just that they started, but that they can persist in the long process, overcome every low point, and finally achieve wealth accumulation. Persistence is the key to success. Accumulating wealth is never achieved overnight. It is a long-term process. The reason why the rich can achieve financial freedom is that they always stick to their goals and keep working hard. This process may include countless failures, adjustments, and optimization of strategies, but it is these persistence that allow them to finally achieve their financial goals. For you, perseverance is the root of achieving financial freedom. You need to set a long-term financial goal for yourself and gradually approach it through daily actions. No matter how many challenges you encounter, always keep your original intention and keep moving forward. Success belongs to those who persevere, overcome setbacks, and keep adjusting on the road to financial freedom in life. You will inevitably encounter setbacks and failures. Whether it is investment losses or the failure of financial plans, it will make you confused and frustrated. Many people choose to give up in the face of failure, but the real rich will not be knocked down by short-term failures. They know that failure is only part of the way to success, and every failure contains important learning opportunities. You should learn to learn from failure and meet future challenges by adjusting your strategy. Every setback is an opportunity to re-examine your decision and help you better optimize your wealth management methods. It is through repeated failures and adjustments that you can finally achieve wealth freedom. Persistent strategy, adjustment, and optimization. The road to wealth freedom is often full of twists and turns. Changes in the market environment, adjustments in income structure, and changes in living conditions will affect the growth of your wealth. Therefore, successful investors and financial managers are not only those who can set clear goals, but also those who can continuously optimize strategies and adjust actions. Regularly evaluate and adjust financial plans. Wealth accumulation is not static, and the market and personal environment are always changing. Therefore, you must regularly evaluate and adjust your financial plan. This is not just a review of the investment portfolio, but also a comprehensive review of income, expenditure, savings, etc. You can do a comprehensive financial assessment every year to check whether the goals have been achieved, whether the investment returns are in line with expectations, and whether the income and expenditure are balanced. If you find deviations or unsatisfactory areas, don't hesitate to adjust them immediately. Successful rich people never stick to the status quo. They always maintain sensitivity to the market and their own financial situation, and make timely adjustments. Optimize investment strategies and avoid short-termism. Many people are easily affected by short-term market fluctuations and pursue short-term gains when investing. This behavior often leads to unstable asset allocation. The rich have a longer-term vision. They usually focus on long-term returns and ensure the continued growth of wealth through diversified investment and asset allocation. You can diversify your investments to avoid investing all your funds in a single project, thereby diversifying risks. At the same time, avoid frequent adjustments to investment strategies in the short term. Maintain a stable long-term investment plan, and use the compound interest effect of time to promote wealth growth. Lay a long-term foundation for wealth freedom. Wealth freedom is not only material independence, but also freedom in time. The ultimate goal of achieving wealth freedom is not simply to accumulate wealth, but to give you more time to do what you really like and to achieve more life goals. The value of time and wealth freedom. Time is the most precious resource. The reason why the rich can freely control their time is that they use rational financial management to make money work for themselves, rather than for money. Through investment and entrepreneurship, they not only create wealth, but also win more time and life choices for themselves. Through financial freedom, you will be able to break free from the shackles of time poverty and live a freer life. You will be able to decide your daily schedule instead of living just to make money. This freedom is the most important reward that wealth brings. Long-term wealth planning. True wealth freedom is achieved through long-term financial planning and continuous optimization of asset allocation. You don't have to pursue instant wealth accumulation, but through reasonable planning, let your wealth grow steadily and eventually achieve financial independence. Only through long-term planning can you ensure the steady growth of wealth and achieve a higher level of wealth freedom. Conclusion: the power of persistence and action. Wealth freedom is not achieved overnight. It requires you to constantly adjust and optimize in continuous action. Remain patient and persevere. Through clear goal setting, efficient execution, and long-term persistence, you will eventually realize the dream of wealth freedom. On this road, the most important thing is whether you can always maintain your motivation and keep moving forward. Wealth freedom belongs to those who do not give up easily when facing challenges and never bow their heads when facing failure. Every persistence will bring you one step closer to your goal. The future belongs to those who dare to practice, are willing to act, and continue to work hard, and you are already standing at the starting point of this road. Part 6. Multidimensional thinking and diversification of wealth. Wealth freedom is not only achieved through increased income, it also involves how to ensure the long-term appreciation and continuous growth of wealth through diversification. The rich often do not concentrate all their wealth in one field, but through diversified investment methods, spread risks and increase returns. For you, multidimensional thinking and diversified investment are not only effective means to protect wealth, but also help you better grasp future wealth opportunities. In this section, we will explore how to achieve steady growth of wealth through diversified investment methods, resource allocation and risk management, and help you stay calm and confident when facing the unpredictable market. The road to wealth freedom does not rely solely on a single investment, but on the virtuous cycle of multiple factors. Breaking single thinking. Thinking about wealth accumulation from multiple dimensions, you may have only focused on accumulating wealth through savings and fixed income sources. However, true wealth freedom does not rely solely on a single income channel, but through multidimensional thinking, understanding the potential of different fields and drawing opportunities from them. A single way of accumulating wealth can easily be greatly affected by economic fluctuations and market changes, while diversified thinking can help you better grasp opportunities in many aspects. Change the concept of wealth. Not just money. Many people simply understand wealth freedom as having a lot of money, but in fact, the core of wealth freedom is to use different means to make wealth produce compound interest effects, so as to achieve the goal of long-term asset appreciation. The success of the rich is not only to earn wages through work, but also to accumulate wealth through smart investment, business opportunities, and resource allocation. You have to learn to look at wealth from different dimensions. For example, wealth does not only include cash, it also includes interpersonal relationships, experience, knowledge, and health. By increasing your personal capital, improving the quality of life, and expanding your social circle, you are actually increasing your wealth in a multidimensional way. Break the money equals wealth mindset. You have to jump out of the money equals wealth mindset and recognize the diversity of wealth. Health, time, interpersonal networks, influence, and creativity are all part of your wealth. The reason why the rich can accumulate wealth quickly is that they know how to integrate and utilize these diverse resources. For you, the goal of wealth freedom is not simply to make more money, but to achieve self-value by improving all aspects of life and obtain long-term benefits from it. Diversified investment, asset allocation, and risk management. Successful investors and wealthy people usually have a common feature. That is, they understand asset allocation and risk management. Asset allocation is to spread the risk and achieve steady growth of wealth by allocating funds to different asset classes, such as stocks, real estate, bonds, funds, etc. In this way, you can avoid the risks brought by a single asset class and get more stable returns in a diversified investment portfolio. Stocks, real estate, and other investments. Stocks and real estate are important ways for many people to accumulate wealth. But the rich do not just invest all their funds in one field. They usually allocate assets to multiple fields to spread risks and ensure the appreciation of wealth. The rich will invest in multiple asset classes such as stocks, bonds, real estate, gold, etc., so that they can get relatively stable returns in different economic cycles and market environments. You should also allocate assets reasonably according to your risk tolerance. For example, although the stock market has higher returns, it also has greater risks. Real estate is relatively stable but has poor liquidity. You can adjust the investment ratio according to your actual situation so that you will not be overly affected by economic fluctuations. Investment in different regions and industries. An important aspect of wealth management is geographical and industrial diversification. The rich not only spread their assets across different investment products, but also invest across regions and industries. Investing in global markets can effectively diversify geographical risks while capturing growth opportunities in other regions. For example, you can invest in overseas markets, buy international funds, or participate in equity investments in multinational companies. At the same time, the rich will also invest in different industry fields. Emerging industries such as high-tech, healthcare, and clean energy usually have higher growth potential, while traditional industries may provide more stable returns. By investing in multiple industries, you can effectively reduce the risk of a single industry while obtaining different returns in multiple industries. Creating passive income streams. The key to wealth growth: the rich usually rely on multiple sources of income, not just through labor income. They create passive income streams to allow their wealth to continue to grow without relying on their own labor. The source of passive income usually comes from investment, property rights, dividends, royalties, and other fields. Investment and passive income. The passive income of the rich mainly comes from their investment. They obtain continuous income through various investment methods such as stocks, real estate, and funds. For example, stock dividends, real estate rental income, fund dividends, etc. are all typical sources of passive income. By rationally planning their investment portfolio, the rich can achieve continuous growth of wealth without adding extra labor. You can also create your own passive income stream by starting to invest. Although the initial passive income may be small, as you deepen your understanding of the market and increase your investment portfolio, your passive income stream will steadily increase, thereby reducing your dependence on wage income and achieving greater financial freedom. Entrepreneurship and passive income. In addition to traditional investment methods, entrepreneurship is also a way to create passive income. Many rich people earn a lot of passive income by creating their own businesses. Although it takes a lot of time and energy to start a business, by establishing an effective business model, your business can eventually become a continuously profitable system, thereby bringing you continuous income. For example, developing an online business, opening an automated e-commerce platform, or investing in a potential entrepreneurial project are all good choices. Through these entrepreneurial opportunities, you can not only get a return on capital, but also earn passive income as your business grows. Smart risk management. Make the road to wealth freedom more stable. Although investment and wealth growth are important means to achieve wealth freedom, without effective risk management, the road to wealth accumulation will become bumpy. The reason why the rich can maintain wealth growth for a long time is that they know how to control risks and effectively diversify and hedge in various ways. Risk assessment and control. The wealthy conduct a thorough risk assessment when making any investment decision. They will not blindly follow the trend or listen to unfounded market rumors. Instead, they evaluate the risks and returns of investment projects through detailed research and analysis, and make decisions based on their risk tolerance. By developing a stop-loss strategy and risk management plan, they can ensure that they do not rely too much on a single investment and avoid losing a lot of wealth due to a single failure. You can also control risk through rational analysis. First, clarify the maximum risk you can bear and make appropriate investment decisions based on your financial situation. At the same time, diversify your investments, evaluate your portfolio regularly, and keep a calm mind to avoid making emotional decisions due to market fluctuations. Avoid excessive leverage. Many wealthy people do not rely on high leverage when investing, but pay more attention to the steady growth of assets. High leverage may bring high returns in the short term, but its risks are extremely high. If the market fluctuates too much, you may face huge debt pressure and even financial collapse. The wealthy usually avoid over-reliance on borrowing, but achieve wealth growth by accumulating their own capital and investing steadily. You should learn to use leverage rationally, instead of blindly pursuing high returns brought by high leverage. Maintain a moderate risk tolerance when investing, and always keep in mind the importance of fund security. Conclusion: achieve steady wealth growth through diversified strategies. Wealth freedom does not only rely on increasing income, it also requires you to achieve continuous growth of wealth through multidimensional thinking and diversified investment strategies. In the face of a complex market environment, you need to maintain steady growth of wealth by diversifying risks, increasing income streams, and reasonable risk management. Through these strategies, you will be able to better cope with uncertainty and ultimately achieve financial freedom. In the following chapters, We will continue to explore in depth how to further optimize your financial structure through different wealth appreciation tools and maintain flexibility in future wealth management. Part Romans 7. The deep relationship between mental models and wealth accumulation. When we talk about wealth, the first thing that comes to mind is usually income, expenditure, investment, and savings. But in the eyes of the rich, wealth accumulation is not just about money. What really determines wealth freedom is a person's way of thinking, that is, how to view the world, how to view their own financial situation, and how to make decisions through mental models. In this section, we will explore how to accelerate the accumulation of wealth by adjusting the mental model, and explore the deep role of mental models in wealth management. 1. Mental model. The root of success and failure. Mental models are the thinking frameworks that people use to understand the world. They determine how we view things, how we deal with problems, and how we make decisions. For the rich, the accumulation of wealth does not happen by chance. It is the result of every decision they make, after careful consideration. These decisions are often based on some deep mental models, which help them identify opportunities, avoid risks, and make wise choices in a complex and changing environment. 1.1. The nature of mental models. A person's mental model includes his beliefs, assumptions, and experiences. These factors together affect how he thinks, how he solves problems, and how he makes decisions. The reason why the rich stand out is that their mental models are different from those of ordinary people. They tend to look at problems from a long-term perspective rather than immediate interests. When they invest, they consider the compound interest effect rather than short-term returns. They know how to find opportunities in uncertainty rather than fear risks. You can also accelerate your wealth accumulation by developing a rich mental model. First, start with your own thinking mode and re-examine your views on money, wealth, and success. Ask yourself, how do I view wealth? Do my beliefs restrict me from pursuing wealth freedom? In this way, you can adjust your mental model to help yourself make more rational decisions. 1.2. The impact of mental models on wealth decisions. Many people are often affected by emotions and fear when facing wealth decisions. For example, when the stock market plummets, many people will sell stocks out of fear, resulting in losses. However, the mental models of the rich keep them from being affected by short-term fluctuations. They make decisions from a long-term perspective and always stick to their investment philosophy. To cultivate this calm mindset, you need to constantly improve your understanding of the market and finance. Whenever you make a decision, ask yourself, is this decision based on short-term emotions or long-term rational analysis? By building a clear mental model, you can look at wealth decisions more rationally and accumulate wealth more steadily. 2. Break the limitations of negative mentality. From fear to action. Many people are troubled by fear, anxiety, and self-doubt when facing wealth accumulation. You may think that you don't have enough resources to invest or enough experience to make wise financial decisions. These negative emotions often make you stuck or even stop taking action. However, behind the success of the rich, there are strong inner beliefs and mental models that help them stay calm in difficult times and find ways to solve problems. Fear is not an obstacle to wealth accumulation, but a signal of your success. The rich have gained more wealth opportunities by challenging themselves and breaking through their comfort zones. 2.1. Identify and break self-limiting beliefs. Self-limiting beliefs are usually obstacles deep in our hearts that keep us stuck in a fixed mindset and unable to break through existing limitations. You may think that you are not suitable for investing, or that your financial situation cannot support an ideal life. This idea will make you stagnate and dare not act. You need to learn to identify and break these negative beliefs. First, ask yourself, why do I have this belief? Is it true? Many times, our negative beliefs are just based on past experiences or the social and cultural definition of money. By changing these self-limiting beliefs, you can unlock more wealth opportunities and start taking positive actions. 2.2 Transform fear into motivation. Fear is not always negative. It can be a driving force for your actions. The rich are not without fear, but they have learned how to transform fear into action. When facing unknown investment areas, the rich do not escape, but reduce risks through learning, research, and preparation, and take action instead. You can also transform fear into motivation. When you feel fear when facing investment, financial management, or entrepreneurial decisions, ask yourself, does this fear come from fear of the unknown or from lack of confidence in your own abilities? Then, use this fear to drive you to prepare and take action, rather than letting it become an excuse for you to stagnate. 3. Habits and financial success. Long-term cultivation of mental model success is not achieved overnight. It is the accumulation of habits and decisions. In the process of achieving financial freedom, the rich have developed many successful habits that have helped them maintain wealth growth and mental stability in the long run. You can also cultivate these good habits and use them as a boost to your path to financial freedom. 3.1 Early rising and planning. Paving the way for the future, many rich people have a common habit, which is to wake up early and make detailed plans for the day's work. Waking up early not only adds time to the day, but also allows you to focus on making clear goals and plans in the quiet of the morning. The rich understand that daily success starts in the early morning, and a clear plan will help them stay efficient in their daily work. You can also improve your efficiency and productivity by waking up early and making daily plans. Every morning, take some time to review your long-term goals and set priorities for the day's tasks. Through this habit, you will find yourself becoming more and more organized in the process of wealth accumulation and getting closer to financial freedom. 3.2 Daily learning and growth. Never stop improving yourself. Rich people usually pay great attention to self-improvement. They will continue to learn new knowledge and broaden their horizons. Whether through reading books, attending courses, or communicating with successful people, they always maintain a thirst for knowledge. This habit of continuous learning keeps them at the forefront of wealth management and market changes. You can imitate the learning methods of the rich and make reading and learning a daily compulsory course. Set a goal to read a certain number of books on finance or personal growth every month, or take online courses to continuously improve your investment ability and financial management knowledge. Through continuous learning, you will continue to deepen your understanding of wealth freedom and be able to make wiser choices in financial decisions. 4. Continuous adjustment and flexible response. Wealth management to deal with uncertainty. Uncertainty is an inevitable factor on the road to wealth accumulation. Whether it is market fluctuations, emergencies, or accidents in personal life, it will affect your original wealth goals and financial plans. However, the real rich can maintain the ability to respond flexibly in the face of these uncertainties and respond to changes by adjusting strategies. 4.1 Flexible investment strategy. The investment of the rich is not static. They know how to flexibly adjust their investment strategies according to changes in the market environment. For example, in a recession, they will reduce high-risk investments and increase assets with stable returns. And when the market rebounds, they will increase investment in growth assets. You can also respond to market changes by flexibly adjusting your investment strategy. Check your investment portfolio regularly, adjust it according to market changes, and maintain steady growth of assets. At the same time, don't be too anxious about short-term market fluctuations, but make decisions from a long-term perspective and steadily achieve wealth freedom. 4.2 Dealing with changes and challenges in life. In the process of achieving wealth freedom, changes and challenges in life are also inevitable. Whether it is sudden health problems, family problems, or market uncertainties, They may affect your financial situation. However, the rich can find opportunities in the changes in life and readjust their direction through continuous planning and flexible response. You can also respond to emergencies by establishing emergency funds, insurance, and flexible financial planning. When life changes, don't let emotions influence your decision-making, but stay calm, analyze the current situation, and adjust your plan in time. Conclusion: the ultimate goal of financial freedom. The perfect combination of mind and action through this part of the study. You should realize that achieving financial freedom does not only rely on the accumulation of money. It also requires mental models, flexibility, and continuous self-improvement. The reason why the rich can accumulate wealth in a complex and changing environment is that they can maintain clear thinking when facing uncertainty and transform these thoughts into successful decisions through action. Financial freedom is not only an economic goal, it is also the result of personal growth and self-improvement. By continuously optimizing mental models, adjusting investment strategies, and cultivating good financial habits, you will be able to achieve steady growth in wealth and eventually move towards the goal of financial freedom. Part 8. The art of transforming wealth freedom into life. Wealth freedom is not just a financial goal, it is also a change in lifestyle. When you achieve wealth freedom, you no longer worry about every expense, nor are you bound by a single source of income. Real wealth freedom means that you have the ability to choose and control your life, and you can freely use your time to do what you really want to do and achieve higher life goals. In this part, we will explore how to transform wealth freedom into a part of your life and make it a source of motivation to support your pursuit of personal happiness, spiritual satisfaction, and quality of life. We will also discuss how to pursue more social values and personal achievements through wealth freedom, and how to achieve true inner satisfaction on the basis of wealth. 1. The relationship between wealth freedom and quality of life. Many people regard wealth freedom as a state of wealth accumulation and believe that life will become better after reaching a certain level of wealth. However, the true meaning of wealth freedom is not just financial freedom. It also means that you can arrange your life according to your own wishes and pursue your passion and dreams. Wealth freedom is closely related to quality of life, and it can provide you with more choices, thereby improving your overall life satisfaction. 1.1. Freedom of time. The core of wealth freedom. When you are free from financial pressure, you will have more time to do what you like. This freedom of time is the core of wealth freedom, which gives you the initiative in life. You no longer need to work from 9 to 5 and overwork for a living. Instead, you can freely choose your own work rhythm, or even completely quit certain career paths that make you tired. This free time arrangement gives you more opportunities to explore your life goals, learn, travel, cultivate interests, and help others. Freedom of time is the most direct gift that wealth freedom brings to you. It allows you to have a higher quality of life and create more happy time. 1.2. Higher quality of life. Pursuit of spiritual satisfaction. Many people mistakenly believe that the core of wealth freedom is material abundance. However, the real quality of life is often not entirely determined by material. Having wealth allows you to better meet your daily needs, but the most important thing it can bring you is spiritual satisfaction. When you no longer work to make money, you will have more room to pursue personal interests and hobbies, and to learn and grow in depth. Rich people usually know how to find a balance between material and spiritual. They not only pursue pleasure, but also focus on inner satisfaction and spiritual growth. In the state of wealth freedom, you can devote more energy to self-improvement, creation, and social contribution, so as to achieve a higher level of quality of life. 1.3. Better health. Dual protection of wealth and health. Wealth freedom also means that you can pay more attention to your health and no longer ignore the needs of your body due to economic pressure. With sufficient financial resources, you can buy better food, have regular health checks, receive high-quality medical care, etc. In addition, wealth freedom can also help you have more rest and relaxation time, and reduce long-term work pressure and psychological burden. The rich often invest a lot of time and resources to maintain their physical health, because they understand that only with a healthy body and mentality can they fully enjoy the other benefits of wealth. For you, the arrival of wealth freedom not only provides you with a higher material level, but also lays a more solid foundation for your physical and mental health. 2. From wealth freedom to the pursuit of the meaning of life, the ultimate goal of wealth freedom is not just to enjoy material life. The real rich often pursue a higher level of meaning in life. Financial freedom frees you from the constraints of livelihood, giving you more time to explore the true purpose of life, to pursue personal achievement, social contribution, and spiritual satisfaction. 2.1. Contribution to society. The responsibility brought by financial freedom. Rich people often give part of their wealth back to society and invest in social welfare and charity projects. Financial freedom is not only about the accumulation of personal wealth, but also the opportunity to have the ability to help others. Whether it is donations, entrepreneurship, or providing employment opportunities, financial freedom enables you to use your resources to change the lives of others and bring positive impact to society. After achieving personal financial freedom, you can also choose how to contribute more value to society. This contribution can not only make you feel satisfied, but also bring greater positive impact to society. By participating in public welfare projects or investing in social causes, you will be able to realize the value of wealth on a larger scale and truly experience the social responsibility of wealth. 2.2. Achievement and meaning. Pursuing the greatest potential of the individual. When you no longer simply pursue money, you will begin to pursue personal achievement and meaning. Financial freedom provides you with more opportunities to achieve your life goals, whether through entrepreneurship, innovation, or pursuing a once great dream. Successful wealthy people usually have a common characteristic. That is, they pursue higher levels of achievement, not just the accumulation of wealth. You can pursue your maximum potential by developing your hobbies, improving your professional skills, or participating in challenging projects. In the state of financial freedom, you can focus more on your goals and missions and maximize your personal value. This not only allows you to live a fulfilling life, but also brings you deep self-satisfaction. 3. Wealth freedom and the improvement of interpersonal relationships. When you achieve financial freedom, one of the most important parts of life is the establishment and maintenance of interpersonal relationships. The wealthy not only focus on the growth of wealth, but also attach great importance to their social networks and interpersonal relationships. They know how to establish sincere and mutually supportive relationships with others, which not only help them succeed in their careers, but also make their personal lives more colorful. 3.1. Expanding interpersonal networks. Social advantages brought by financial freedom. Financial freedom brings you plenty of time and resources, giving you more opportunities to build and expand your interpersonal network. Whether it is with industry elites, business partners, or like-minded friends, you can connect with them through social activities and share experiences and resources. Through these valuable interpersonal relationships, you can get more business opportunities, investment information, life inspiration, and career support. 3.2. Consolidation of intimate relationships. Balance between time and wealth. In the state of financial freedom, you have more time to focus on your interpersonal relationships, especially family and intimate relationships. Many rich people have sacrificed time with their family and friends in the process of wealth accumulation. However, financial freedom provides you with the opportunity to rebuild and improve these relationships. You can choose to spend more time with your family, enjoy the company of relatives and friends, and establish a deeper emotional connection. Financial freedom allows you to better balance work and personal life in your life, allowing you to focus on your family, friends, and important social relationships. Through these relationships, you will be able to get more emotional support and satisfaction in life, ensuring that your life outside of material is equally rich. 4. Enjoy true freedom. Harmony between wealth and inner heart. The true meaning of financial freedom is not just the control of money. It also involves inner harmony and peace. Many wealthy people often face pressure and challenges, but they know how to maintain clear decisions and rational actions through inner peace and self-reflection. Financial freedom allows them to focus on inner peace without being shaken by changes in the external environment. 4.1 Inner peace. Balance through meditation and self-reflection. Many wealthy people balance their inner world through meditation, yoga, meditation, or other means. They know that the accumulation of wealth is not only about material abundance, but also about inner peace. Financial freedom provides you with ample time to improve your spiritual and emotional state, so that you can stay calm under pressure and remain calm in challenges. You can cultivate deeper self-awareness and maintain a calm mind in daily life by practicing meditation and other techniques. Through inner peace, you can not only better cope with external pressure, but also remain rational in financial management and investment decisions. Conclusion: the ultimate goal of financial freedom, balance, and inner satisfaction. The ultimate goal of financial freedom is not only economic freedom, but also comprehensive life freedom. When you gradually move towards financial freedom through the transformation of mentality, financial management, and the use of multidimensional thinking, you will find that true financial freedom is not only about satisfaction at the material level, but also about the inner satisfaction obtained in the realization of spiritual and life goals. Financial freedom allows you to live a high-quality life, pursue higher levels of achievement, and enjoy freedom of time, spirit, and family. Part 9. The ultimate strategy for creating wealth. Go beyond tradition and embrace the future. The pursuit of financial freedom is not static. We have explored various aspects of mindset adjustment, action, goal setting, and financial management. But on the road to financial freedom, in addition to these classic financial management principles, forward-looking thinking and strategy are also required. Future wealth accumulation will not only rely on traditional investment methods, but more on how you seize the opportunities brought by emerging industries, technological development, and globalization trends. In this section, we will explore how to go beyond the traditional wealth accumulation model and create wealth through forward-looking vision, strategic thinking, and innovative methods. By understanding future trends and seizing the opportunities of the times, you will be able to achieve the goal of going beyond traditional wealth management. 1. Future trends and opportunities for wealth creation. Future wealth creation is not limited to real estate investment, stock markets, or traditional business models. With the development of technology, changes in social needs, and the deepening of globalization, the way and opportunities of wealth creation have also undergone fundamental changes. You must learn to identify and capture opportunities from these emerging trends in order to stand out in this ever-changing era. 1.1 Technological innovation. The wealth potential of artificial intelligence and automation in modern society. Technological progress has brought unprecedented wealth opportunities. In particular, breakthroughs in the fields of artificial intelligence, automation, and the Internet of Things have allowed many companies and individuals to redefine the concepts of work and wealth. These technologies have not only changed productivity, but also reshaped the way wealth is created. The rich are often good at using technological innovation to drive wealth growth. For example, many successful technology entrepreneurs have seized the pulse of economic development and gained huge wealth by investing in artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, automated production, and other fields. It is crucial for you to recognize the opportunities brought by technological progress. Whether by directly investing in emerging technology fields or by learning and applying new technologies, you can gain an advantage in the future wealth competition. 1.2. Sustainable development and green economy. At present, sustainable development and green economy have become global trends. The enhancement of environmental awareness and the implementation of sustainable development policies have made green industries and environmental protection investments an important area for future wealth accumulation. By investing in new energy, clean technology, green buildings, and other industries, the wealthy have not only received generous returns, but also made positive contributions to society. You can also increase your wealth by paying attention to green economy, environmental protection technology, and sustainable development investment opportunities. With the continuous improvement of global environmental protection regulations and the growing demand for green products in society, the green economy will become an area of wealth growth that cannot be ignored in the next few decades. 1.3. Globalization and cross-border investment opportunities. The deepening of globalization has made the economic ties between countries around the world closer, and cross-border investment has become the choice of more and more investors. The rich usually use a global vision to deploy assets, make cross-border investments, avoid the risks of a single market, and use global resources to accelerate wealth growth. You can also further diversify your asset allocation through cross-border investment. Whether investing in foreign exchange, overseas real estate, international stock markets, or purchasing shares in foreign companies, through global investment, you can not only spread risks, but also seize opportunities for global economic growth. 2. Take advantage of the network effect of the information age. The information age has brought unprecedented wealth opportunities, especially the network effects brought by the internet and social media. By making full use of these platforms, you can spread your ideas, products, and services around the world, thereby creating huge wealth accumulation opportunities. 2.1. Use social media and the internet to build a personal brand. Social media and the internet are not just platforms for entertainment and recreation. They can also become powerful wealth creation tools. Many modern entrepreneurs and wealthy people have built their personal brands through social media, attracting thousands of fans and customers. Through content creation, e-commerce platforms, online education, etc., they have successfully transformed their influence into wealth. You can also build your own brand and create wealth through social media and the internet. Whether it is by opening an online store, providing online courses, doing personal consulting, or building social networks by publishing content, you can transform your knowledge, experience, and resources into marketable products and services to achieve wealth growth. 2.2. E-commerce and online entrepreneurship. Creating global market opportunities. The rise of e-commerce has completely changed the face of traditional business. More and more entrepreneurs have started their entrepreneurial journey through online platforms. With the advancement of globalization, e-commerce is no longer limited to the local market. It has become a global business model. The rich often successfully build multinational companies through e-commerce platforms and reap rich wealth. You can also accumulate wealth through e-commerce platforms and online entrepreneurship. Whether it is by opening your own online store, using the platform to sell products, or developing innovative online services, you can seize the opportunities brought by e-commerce and quickly accumulate wealth. By continuously optimizing marketing strategies and using social media and digital marketing, you can reach consumers around the world, break geographical restrictions, and expand the global market. 3. The future of financial freedom. From wealth management to wealth inheritance, wealth freedom is not just about the accumulation of personal finances. It is also about how to manage and inherit wealth. As you gradually achieve wealth freedom, you need to shift your focus from the accumulation of personal wealth to how to manage these wealth and ensure the sustainability of wealth through effective inheritance. 3.1 Wealth Management. The trend of intelligence and automation, traditional wealth management methods, are gradually being replaced by intelligent and automated technologies. With the development of artificial intelligence, big data, and blockchain technology, wealth management methods are no longer limited to traditional financial services, but are developing in a more intelligent direction. More and more investors are beginning to automate the management of their assets through tools such as smart investment advisors, algorithmic trading, and wealth management platforms. For you, using these emerging technologies will enable you to manage wealth more efficiently, reduce human operational errors, and maximize the value added of assets. By adopting intelligent wealth management methods, you can have a clearer understanding of your financial situation, rationally allocate assets, avoid risks, and achieve steady growth of wealth. 3.2 Wealth Inheritance. Ensuring intergenerational continuity of wealth. Accumulation of wealth is not the ultimate goal. How to pass on wealth to future generations and ensure the continuity of wealth in the family is an important topic of concern to many wealthy and successful people. Through family trusts, estate planning, and other means, wealthy people can ensure the smooth inheritance of wealth and avoid the loss of wealth between generations. You can also start to consider wealth inheritance planning by establishing an effective wealth inheritance system to ensure that wealth can be smoothly passed on to the next generation. It can not only protect family wealth, but also make family members more mature and rational when taking over, and continue the success and prosperity of the family. 3.3 Social Responsibility and Wealth Sharing. Many wealthy people have realized that wealth is not just personal enjoyment. It also has a deeper social responsibility. Through charitable donations, social investment, and social innovation, wealthy people have made great contributions to society with their wealth. Wealth can not only help individuals realize their dreams, but also improve the world and create social value on a broader level. You can integrate social responsibility into your wealth freedom plan by participating in social responsibility projects and investing in environmental protection, education, medical care, and other fields. You can not only increase your sense of social value, but also contribute to the sustainable development of society. 4. The combination of mentality and strategy. The last step to achieve financial freedom. In the pursuit of financial freedom, mentality and strategy are the two pillars of your success. The right mentality helps you stay calm and rational and overcome short-term difficulties, while effective strategies help you achieve steady growth of wealth through diversified means. The combination of the two will eventually help you surpass the traditional wealth accumulation model and truly achieve financial freedom. 4.1. The combination of positive mentality and strategic decision-making. The reason why the rich are successful is not only because they know how to make wealth, but also because they know how to make efficient decisions and maintain a positive mentality. When facing financial challenges, the rich always remain calm and rational. They rely on their own experience, wisdom, and market judgment to make accurate decisions. You also need to cultivate this combination of mentality and strategy. When faced with uncertainty and risk, first stay calm and analyze the current situation rationally. Then, rely on well-thought-out strategies to make decisions. In this way, you can steadily move forward on the road to financial freedom. 4.2 From financial freedom to a greater life mission. Financial freedom is a process, not just a result. After achieving financial freedom, the real challenge is how to transform wealth into a greater life mission. Many successful people begin to pursue deeper goals through financial freedom, not just material satisfaction, but also contributions to society and the world. You can expand your life value, help others, and promote social progress by setting higher life goals. By achieving a greater mission, you will be able to make the meaning of financial freedom more profound. Conclusion: move towards the future and embrace the infinite possibilities of wealth through this part of the study. You should realize that the path to achieving financial freedom is not just about the accumulation of money. It is more about how to seize future opportunities and how to achieve greater goals through mentality and strategy. In this information age, future wealth accumulation will depend on your understanding and application of emerging technologies, globalization trends, cross-border investment, and other factors. As you move towards financial freedom, you will not only pursue personal economic independence, but also contribute value to society and pursue higher-level life goals. The meaning of financial freedom is not only to have material abundance, but also to have time, choice, and freedom to realize personal dreams and a greater life mission. By studying this book, you already have the tools and way of thinking to achieve financial freedom. The next journey will be yours to personally take, creating your own financial freedom in every step of practice. Part 10. The true meaning of wealth, wisdom, and achievement in life. When you accumulate wealth through mindset adjustment, reasonable financial planning, effective investment strategies, and unremitting efforts, you will eventually enter a new stage, the true meaning of wealth. Wealth is not only material abundance, it is also spiritual freedom, control of time, and the embodiment of deep understanding and wisdom of life. Through wealth, you will have more opportunities to achieve higher goals and create greater value for yourself and others. However, many people often fall into material confusion and narrow goals in the process of pursuing wealth. In order to help you accumulate wealth without losing the depth and wisdom of life, we will explore how to maintain self-balance, achieve greater achievements, and finally find the true meaning of wealth on the road to wealth freedom. Balance between wealth and happiness. Many people believe that wealth freedom brings endless happiness and satisfaction. However, the accumulation of wealth often brings more responsibilities and pressure. The real rich do not simply rely on wealth to measure their happiness. They tend to pay more attention to inner satisfaction and the realization of self-worth. Wealth can bring material freedom, but the improvement of happiness depends more on how you find inner balance in the process of wealth accumulation. Values and wealth in life. In the process of pursuing wealth, you may encounter many temptations and challenges, and even lose your values in the short term. When wealth gradually increases, some people may gradually deviate from their original intentions and pursue unnecessary luxury and vanity. But the rich often know how to maintain their values while accumulating wealth. They understand that true happiness comes from the love of life, the care for family, and the contribution to society, not just the accumulation of material. You need to examine your heart at all times in the process of wealth freedom. Avoid being overly obsessed with material pursuits and forgetting your inner needs. Wealth can help you realize many wishes, but it should not be the only criterion for measuring happiness. By adhering to your own life values, you will be able to balance wealth and happiness and create a more meaningful life. Wealth freedom and inner peace. Many people pursue wealth freedom in order to have more time and freedom. Once you achieve this goal, you will find that true freedom comes from inner peace. Whether it is the amount of wealth or the comfort of life, inner peace is the real standard for measuring the quality of life. The rich usually maintain inner peace and enjoy the beauty of life through meditation, yoga, travel, and other methods. You can also balance the pressure of wealth by cultivating inner peace. Through meditation, breathing exercises, and spiritual cultivation, help yourself find peace in a busy life. No matter how big the challenge is, keep your heart calm. You will be able to make rational decisions in the process of wealth accumulation and go further. Wealth and social responsibility. The true meaning of wealth freedom is not only the accumulation of personal wealth, but also how to use this wealth to create greater social value. The rich often pay attention not only to the growth of their own wealth, but also to how to use their resources to influence others, improve society, and promote social progress. Through public welfare, charitable donations, social investment, and other methods, the rich combine wealth with social responsibility to create greater social influence. Create social value through wealth as an individual. You can also consider how to transform wealth into social value in the process of wealth freedom. This does not mean that you need to give up your wealth, but through smart financial planning, you can invest part of your resources in areas that improve the lives of others and promote social development. For example, you can invest in education, environmental protection, medical care, and other fields to contribute to the sustainable development of society. Many wealthy people combine personal wealth with social responsibility by establishing foundations, donating to education, and supporting the construction of medical resources in poor areas. This not only helps people in need, but also enhances their personal influence and social status. While pursuing personal wealth freedom, you can also consider how to use wealth to help others, which will make your life more fulfilling and meaningful. Charity and sharing of wealth. Many wealthy people have made great contributions to society through charitable donations and social welfare projects. Charity can not only improve the quality of life in poor areas, but also promote social harmony and stability. Through donations and social welfare, wealthy people share their wealth with more people and help people in need out of difficulties. You don't have to wait until you have a huge fortune to do charity. Everyone can improve the lives of others through their own strength. You can start from your own side and start making your own contributions by supporting some public welfare projects, participating in volunteer activities, and helping the disadvantaged groups around you. While accumulating wealth, you can maintain a grateful heart, help others, and convey love and care. This wealth-sharing mentality will not only allow you to have more interpersonal relationships and social support, but also allow you to maintain inner satisfaction on the road to wealth freedom. Wealth inheritance and long-term planning. When you gradually achieve wealth freedom and accumulate a certain amount of wealth, you will face the problem of wealth inheritance. How to ensure that wealth can be passed down from generation to generation, and how to allow the next generation to enjoy the opportunities brought by wealth through reasonable planning are important issues faced by every wealthy family. Wealth freedom is not only about the current wealth management, but also about wealth planning for future generations. Family wealth inheritance. Many wealthy people not only pay attention to their own wealth accumulation, but also attach great importance to wealth inheritance. They use family trusts, estate planning, and other methods to ensure that wealth can be passed down from generation to generation and avoid wealth loss. Through reasonable planning, family members can be more rational and mature when inheriting wealth, and at the same time, they can contribute to society. You can ensure that wealth can be smoothly passed on to the next generation by establishing a family wealth inheritance plan. Formulating reasonable trust plans, estate planning, and financial education for family members are all important ways to achieve wealth inheritance. In this way, you can ensure that your hard-earned wealth will not be lost, and you can provide better living conditions and opportunities for future generations. Combination of wealth and education. Rich people usually place great importance on education, knowing that education is one of the most important factors in creating wealth. Therefore, many rich people use their wealth to support education and invest in their children's education to ensure that they can better manage and use their wealth. Rich people usually improve the comprehensive quality of family members through education, so that they have the ability to manage finances, investments, and management, thereby ensuring the sustainable growth of wealth. You can also invest in education as part of your wealth to ensure that the next generation has the right financial management concepts and wealth management capabilities. Whether it is by helping children get better educational resources or supporting family members' further studies through education funds. These can ensure that wealth does not just stay at the monetary level, but continues in the accumulation of wisdom and ability. The ultimate goal of wealth: freedom. All-round achievement and satisfaction. The pursuit of wealth freedom should not only be for material abundance, but also for the realization of personal value, social contribution, and inner satisfaction. In this process, your wealth is not only the accumulation of your personal wealth, but also a tool for you to create more opportunities for your family, society, and the world. The real purpose of wealth freedom is to enable you to better control your life and achieve greater goals. Whether it is personal achievement, family happiness, or social responsibility and spiritual satisfaction, wealth freedom will help you achieve success in multiple dimensions and move towards a higher level of life. Conclusion. The ultimate goal of wealth is to return to yourself through the study of this book. You have learned how to accumulate wealth through rational thinking, the right mentality, and effective strategies. But most importantly, the ultimate goal of wealth freedom is not to pursue money itself, but how to make your life richer and more fulfilling through the creation of wealth. In the process of pursuing wealth, you should not forget your inner voice and real needs. Wealth freedom gives you the freedom of time and choice, allowing you to do what you really love, to achieve greater life value, and to contribute to society through personal achievements. In the days ahead, as you continue to move toward your goal of financial freedom, remember that the true meaning of wealth lies in the peace of mind, life wisdom, and contribution to society it brings you. Sequel: The True Pursuit of Financial Freedom and the Wisdom of Life. Dear friends, thank you for accompanying me on the journey of the book. Wealth begins with mindset. Train your brain to think, not panic. Whether you are at the starting point of financial freedom or are already at a certain stage on this road, I believe you have gained a lot of valuable insights and inspiration. Financial freedom is not just financial independence. It is also a mentality, a lifestyle, a power that enables us to better control our lives and pursue higher-level goals. The core idea of this book is that wealth begins with mentality. How you view your financial situation and how you view the process of wealth accumulation will directly affect whether you can achieve financial freedom. By adjusting your mindset, cultivating rational thinking, and actively responding to challenges, you can begin to understand the true meaning of wealth from different perspectives and apply it flexibly in your life. Change your mindset and open the door to wealth. We often hear the concept of wealth freedom, but many people do not really understand the meaning behind it. Financial freedom is not just about accumulating a lot of money, but about having the right to freely spend time, being able to focus on what you really love, and being able to accumulate wealth through wisdom and hard work and pass it on to the next generation. Most importantly, financial freedom helps us get rid of our dependence on material things and enables us to focus more on spiritual enrichment and growth. In this book, we discuss in detail how to make you more confident and calm in the process of wealth accumulation by changing your mindset, cultivating the ability to make rational decisions, and improving your ability to act. Whether you are facing fluctuations in the investment market or various uncertainties in life, cultivating the right mindset can enable you to analyze problems with a clearer perspective and make wise decisions. From wealth accumulation to life sublimation, the pursuit of financial freedom is a transition from material satisfaction to spiritual sublimation. When you no longer worry about your livelihood, you will have more time to think about the meaning of life and pursue higher goals and dreams. Whether it is helping others, promoting social progress, or paying attention to the relationship between family and friends, these will become important topics after you become financially free. At the same time, we also explored how to combine wealth with social responsibility and how to transform wealth into greater social value through the establishment of foundations, charitable donations, and investment in public welfare, such as environmental protection. This will not only bring you inner satisfaction, but also enhance your sense of responsibility and influence in society. Financial freedom provides you with more choices, and how to choose to live a fulfilling and meaningful life is your real goal. Wisdom and execution go hand in hand to achieve a better life. Accumulating wealth is not only about the acquisition of money, it is also a challenge to your own wisdom and action. By adjusting your mindset, setting goals, and improving your financial management skills, you can move forward steadily on the road to financial freedom. However, theoretical success is not enough. The reason why the truly rich and successful people can achieve extraordinary success is that they can combine wisdom and action and continuously implement and adjust strategies. In this book, we discuss how to turn thinking and planning into actual results through action. Through systematic financial planning, smart investment decisions, and unremitting efforts, you will be able to accumulate wealth and ultimately achieve financial freedom. However, wealth alone is not enough, and the quality of life is equally important. By combining wealth accumulation with personal growth, making every day full of positivity and wisdom, you will not only achieve financial freedom, but also have a more fulfilling and happy life. Maintain a balance to achieve long-term wealth growth. The realization of financial freedom is a long-term process. In this process, the management and growth of wealth requires you to always maintain a balance, plan your assets reasonably, and maintain a diversified investment portfolio. At the same time, health, time, family relationships, etc. in life are also important wealth. Without good health and harmonious family relationships, no amount of wealth can bring you real happiness. You should learn how to maintain this balance in the process of wealth accumulation. By regularly evaluating your financial situation, making adjustments according to market changes, and also paying attention to your health and family life, ensure that wealth accumulation and personal growth proceed simultaneously. Only in this balance can you move forward steadily on the road to wealth freedom, have long-term wealth growth and inner satisfaction, move forward to the future, and welcome more wealth and opportunities. Wealth freedom is not only the end point after achieving the goal, it is also the starting point for unlimited possibilities in the future. With the changes in the global economy, the development of emerging technologies, and the transformation of social needs, the wealth opportunities in the future are endless. You should continue to maintain a learning attitude, seize the opportunities of the times, maintain a flexible mindset, and continue to move forward on this ever-changing path. In the days to come, you will face more challenges and opportunities. How to create more wealth through smart investment, innovative thinking, and bold decision-making will become the key to achieving greater life goals. In this process, continuously optimizing your way of thinking and adjusting your action strategy will help you walk more steadily on the road to wealth freedom and meet more future opportunities. I wish you wealth freedom and a better life. Finally, I sincerely hope that you can integrate all the wisdom and inspiration in this book into your actual life, apply it flexibly, and create a better life. Wealth freedom is not just material wealth. It is also inner freedom and balance, and an exploration of self-worth and the meaning of life. Through the combination of wisdom, mentality, and action, you will be able to continuously approach the goal of wealth freedom and achieve true personal achievement. If you have any thoughts or opinions about this book, please leave a message in the comment area. We are looking forward to communicating and discussing with you. If you think this book is helpful to you, please like and share it so that more people can benefit from it. Remember to subscribe to this channel, and we will continue to bring you more valuable content. Thank you for your support, and see you in the next book.